A ceasefire in Lebanon now means a deal between the US and Iran could be closed. Tehran welcomes the truce and calls for a full Israeli withdrawal, but major challenges remain. Here's everything you need to know about the past 24 hours.
الجنوب ما بينور إلا بأهله والله يرحم كل شهيد بخلينا نرجع.
It should be ending pretty soon.
US President Donald Trump says a deal with Iran is closer than ever, hours after announcing a 10-day ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon. Remember, Israel's continued attacks last week had put Trump's Iran ceasefire in jeopardy. Across Lebanon, there were celebrations, but many remain cautious, having seen previous ceasefires collapse. Iran welcomed the truce, saying a resolution in Lebanon is central to a wider agreement with the United States. Parliament Speaker and lead Iranian negotiator Mohammad Ghalibaf emphasized solidarity with Hezbollah, writing on X that the resistance and Iran are one and the same entity. Iran's foreign ministry went further and called for a full withdrawal of Israeli forces in Lebanon. But Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says that will not happen and that this is a pause in fighting to allow for more talks. Lebanon's government has told people in the south it's still not safe to return home, but many are making that journey anyway. More than 1.3 million people have been displaced across the country. Israeli forces have made it clear they will continue to occupy southern Lebanon, even if the war ends.
כדי להשיג את הפסקת האש, חיזבאללה התעקש על שני תנאים. התנאי הראשון, ישראל חייבת לסגת מכל שטחה של לבנון, עד הגבול הבינלאומי. תנאי שני, הפסקת אש במתכונת שקט תמורת שקט. לא הסכמתי לא לזה ולא לזה, ואכן שני התנאים האלה אינם מתקיימים.
Elsewhere, diplomatic work is still underway. Pakistan's military chief Asim Munir has led a high-level designation to Iran. He's relaying messages from the United States. At the same time, Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif is shoring up regional support, having visited Saudi Arabia. Sharif went on to visit Qatar and is now in Turkey. Now reopening the Strait of Hormuz is still of central importance to US-Iran talks. The waterway is a choke point that supplies 20% of the world's energy. The foreign minister of Iran, Abbas Araghchi, announced that the Strait of Hormuz is now completely open for commercial vessels in line with the ceasefire in Lebanon. The US naval blockade of Iranian ports remain in full force. The Iranian military previously warned the area was hazardous and could contain mines. At the same time, the US Navy says it's begun a mission to clear them. It's crucial for the world economy for the Strait of Hormuz to reopen. The price of oil is still high, but has now fallen to around $93 a barrel. That's it from me today. Stay with us on Al Jazeera for all your updates in the war on Iran.